Hi guys, and welcome back to Ask Rhyce, where I answer your questions about real estate. Today, super quick question from a good friend of mine. He doesn't live where I sell here in Toowoomba. Actually lives down on the northern Gold Coast, and gave me a call during the week. He and his family are looking at selling their property. They're planning to move back to Brisbane, and he just wanted a bit of guidance around like how to choose a real estate agent. This is their first home. They built it a couple of years ago, and they've never sold a property before. So they wanted to get a bit of an idea as to how to choose an agent or how to choose the right agent to sell their home. So today I just wanted to ask that. How do you choose an agent or the right agent to sell your property? Look, there's no one size fits all. There's no perfect solution to that. There are lots of different real estate agents. There are lots of really good operators, and everybody has their own take on how they sell properties, and I guess the process of selling a property. Key word there though is process. So from my perspective is selling your home is a process, and there's some key steps you need to step through before you can get to the sold sign. And for me, I've spoken a lot about them in different portions in previous videos, but basically for me there's three things that have your home sell or not sell. That's price, presentation, and marketing. At the end of the day, price can cure all, which I've spoken about previously, but really what you're looking for is good value. And if your home, and that's whether or not you're going to auction or you're marketing your property with a fixed price or a price range or whatever it happens to be, if buyers don't look at your home and see that it offers value, they're just going to move on to the next one. So price is really, really important. A good agent, so when you're selecting an agent, a good agent should be able to guide you through and inform you about what's happening in the market and where your property sits, how it sits or how it compares to what's around the place. Sometimes, we come across properties that are extremely unique and there is no direct comparison, but they should still be able to give you a sense of what the market's doing, where they've seen value on other properties, and then establish a price from there. My previous video is talking about how do you price your home. They go into a bit more depth about how we do that. But a good agent, so when you're speaking with an agent, should be able to guide you through based on actual sales and evidence of what's happened in the market, and guide you through as to where your property sits and where you can find that key value proposition where buyers are actually getting excited and wanting to buy your home. All the marketing in the world, you could have your home looking absolutely amazing, but if you are $100,000 off the mark on a $500,000 home, pretty hard for you to find a buyer that would come to agreement at that. The property just wouldn't offer value. So key thing there is a good agent should be able to guide you as to where your home should sit and where it should represent good value in the market. The next one would be the key skill of an agent is negotiation. Now, we do a whole lot of other things in terms of marketing. The business itself, my key role really is around customer service. That's what I do. It's a service-based industry. But marketing is one of the key things that you can, as I said, price, presentation, marketing. Your home, if it's priced well and you've been, you've worked out and established that, look, that should be where the value sits compared to what else is sold and what buyers are looking at the moment. If you don't back that up with good marketing, there's no way that you're going to actually maximize, or potentially you might not even find buyers if you haven't marketed the property correctly. So marketing is really key. So when you're talking to an agent and you're trying to work out and establish like how to choose an agent, if they're talking about marketing, there are lots of different options. The main thing is that we all have access to the same tools. It's how agents use that and package it, and their knowledge around marketing that is the key differentiator. So if you're talking to an agent and they can step through a marketing plan, show you exactly where where marketing dollars go to, and whether they look, there's agents out there that pay for marketing. We don't do that, but then our marketing, there's significant cost within marketing, but the reason we do that is because we get far better exposure. So all I would say is that if an agent is offering you inclusive or free marketing, just ask them to go through specifically what it is or where your property will be marketed. Perfect example of that is realestate.com.au or domain.com.au. Both of those online real estate portals have different products. Now, those products will have a big impact on how visible your property is for buyers. If you are going in on a standard on one of those real estate portals compared to going for their premier or their premium product, you're going to see a significant difference in the inquiries and buyers who are finding your property easily. So that's just one example. Some agencies are absolutely no print media. And whilst you can sell a home without print media, and I'm not saying that the print media is the be-all and end-all, we still sell homes from print media. So I think that when it comes to marketing, you have to be comfortable with it as a seller. But when you're assessing an agent, when they're going through a marketing schedule with you or a plan, and if they don't have one, alarm bells should be ringing. But there should be some sort of plan as to why they're choosing to market where they are, what cost is involved, and just be aware that if you're getting a free campaign, very few things in life come free. So you could be missing out on getting the best quality marketing that you're getting. You may also find that you have a marketing fee tacked on at the end of your sale. So just be aware and make sure you understand what the particular agent that you're, interviewing or potential just going through to sell your home. Just make sure you're aware of what they do and don't do, and where the property will and won't be marketed. The next one, guys, for me, price, presentation, marketing. Again, just to refer back to those when I'm looking at a house. But probably the biggest one for me, and I'll finish on this one because we could talk about this for days, but the main key skill for me is that negotiation is what you're employing the agent to do. At the end of the day, most of these tools that are out there to market a property, even getting information around what properties have sold for, is readily available to just the general public these days. The real estate industry has changed a lot over the 10 years that I've been around, and these days you can get access to most of these tools. But the key thing for me as to why you would employ an agent, and when you're shopping for an agent, is you should be shopping on how they operate and how they negotiate. At the end of the day, sometimes we come across like quite a common comment from owners that that's fine. If I get a low offer, I'll just say no. An agent's key skills is getting offers and making sure they're protecting your home's price and getting offers at the right amount or as high as they possibly can, and working with buyers to do that. As a seller, you can only say yes or no. You can only accept or reject the offers that you're presented by your agent. So if you've got one agent on one hand who is a strong negotiator and is presenting you with really good offers versus an agent that really the buyer's taking control, even if you're at the end of the day, you can still say yes or no to it. The key thing is it's the agent that's presenting the offer there. So the negotiation portion of your agent or your agent's negotiation skills is really, really important. And you know what? An agent should be able to demonstrate that to you and talk you through that either by examples or talking with like their previous or past sellers. But an agent should be able to demonstrate that to you. Quite often we will, if I'm in a presentation with an owner and they're brand new at it, they haven't done this before, like we'll step through like what a negotiation will look like. I'll get them to put on the hat as such as a buyer, myself acting as the agent, and just role play with them in their lounge room. Hey, look, this is the conversations, this is the language I use, this is how we negotiate, this is how we get really good prices. So negotiation, guys. And if you wrap all of that up, who you choose for your agent is really important. If you, for example, have a weaker negotiator, chances are you may not be getting as good a price as you possibly could. So there's a lot more to it. I'll expand on that in coming videos. But guys, just a bit of an introduction into how to choose your agent. So a couple of key concepts there around an agent should be able to guide you price-wise as to where your home represents value in the market. An agent should also be able to give you a comprehensive guide and I guess explanation behind the process of marketing your property. That's really important. And negotiation's critical. If an agent can't negotiate and protect your price and work with buyers to get them to as high a level as possible, then really you're doing yourself a disservice. So guys, I really hope that helps. Part 1 of how to choose your agent. In coming up videos, we'll go through a bit more detail around commission and more of the process of selling and how to select the right agent. Guys, really hope that helps. If you've got any questions whatsoever, please post them in the comments below, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.